Yeah. You know that was me back there playing the flute, huh? In the background, huh? That's me. Listen, man. Welcome to another episode, man, of Cap and Crown Members Only Edition, man. We definitely appreciate y'all joining us for another episode. Just our way of showing thanks to the members of the channel for showing love to us in that special way, man. Helping us support the channel in that special way, I should say. Listen, definitely appreciate it, y'all. If you guys are new to the channel, if you are into NBA content, y'all, we definitely here to talk all things NBA, whether it be post games, it be trade talks, it be rumors, it be debates, whatever it is, man. We definitely here for it. You guys can go hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning as we do that. So to everybody, hit them likes for us this morning, man. So as we continue to try to fight the algorithm, we're getting a little bit better now, man. We starting to notice we're starting to get a little bit better. The algorithm is starting to change. It's starting to kind of a little bit get back to how it used to be for us, man, in this channel. But we definitely use your help with that, man. So go ahead and hit that like for, hit the subscribe if you're new. If you got any questions in the comments, members, y'all already know, man. We're going to address that towards the end of the show. All right, King. You ready to get to it, man? We got a pretty interesting topic to get into today, man.
Yeah, I guess it's finally time to address the elephant in the room.
You said the whale in the room?
Something
the
like
beluga whale, one of the big ones. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Before we do, let's show some love to Fanatics.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Oh, sorry. I think the monitor freezy. Somebody text me. Anyway, what was I going to say? Listen, got a lot to get into, King. We had a game last night, man. A pretty interesting something or another happened during the game. We're going to get into that, man. It's going to lead to the main topic. So let's go ahead and recap the game we watched last night, King. Well, we were watching the Dallas Mavericks and Utah Jazz game last night, King. As you know, Utah wins 116-114. Your boy Najee Marshall hit that three at the end of the game to make it closer than what it is.
I knew he was going to make that too.
Yeah, I had a feeling too he's going to make that. They made some crazy shots last night. But yeah, so 116-114, man. So go ahead, man. Let the folks at home know, man. What was your takeaway last night, man? What you think about that game,
man? So I don't know. I'm going to start with the Utah Jazz first. I think that'll be better seated on this game than to start with the Mavericks, because the Mavericks are going to go with basically the main talking point is the show's talking point. So I'll start with the Utah Jazz. Lauri Markkanen looked like Lauri Markkanen. I don't know what Lauri Markkanen is, bro. He reminds me, it's crazy. He's reminding me of Kevin Love in a way. Not as dominant in Minnesota, but like when it's a guy on a different team, on a bad team, that's just always dropping, big numbers and all that. You're like, damn, he's just always over there dropping those. What's going on? That's Lauri Markkanen right now, bro. So he's always doing that. He's at times unstoppable, bro. With everything he can do is at his height and all that stuff on the floor. Big guy, just get buckets, movement. He's always moving and all. Reminds me a bunch of like Tom Chambers. I think I said that before. He's a Tom Chambers extended type of guy and all. But Kevin Love had minutes. He got you big rebounds, a double out there. I thought he looked good. What's his name? J-Dub's bro. Actually is looking like an NBA player finally, I think.
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams or whatever. Look, NBA player. I think he's finally putting up like maybe over 6 points a game. And so they're thinking he can maybe get to double digits at some point. He's already getting a couple buckets. And Keontae George, he didn't really have his greatest game.
It's not his name, though. His name is D-Town's finest, King.
I'm sorry. D-Town's finest. He didn't have his finest game. I felt like he had, there's been other games where he's put up bigger numbers, but he put up a big basket at the end, bro. He's been kind of the go-to guy this year in a way. He probably isn't leading the team in scoring, but in all the moments and all, he's the guy that you go to as far as getting a bucket and all that in a situation, crucial situation. Other than that, bro, Clayton, your boy Clayton Jr., he off the bench, did a little something for him and all. But I thought this was kind of, I don't want to say defensive because it's 116, 114, but it was it had moments back and forth as far as not really, it wasn't really dominance on one side. He had guys that put up big buckets, but the benches were held in check. But on the Dallas Mavericks side, though, Cooper Flagg, this is team, just rock with it. He damn near had a triple-double again yesterday. He was all over the place. They had to put his presence as far as driving to the paint and all. Even when he wasn't scoring, he was finding wide open guys like Max Christie, what's his name, Klay Thompson, and Najee Marshall as well. I don't know what's going on with Daniel Gafford in general. I don't know if that's a tough one with the Maverick fans right now, but I don't know. I'll let you get to that a little bit, but it seems like every time I see him now, he's been struggling recently. So I don't know what's going on with that. That hasn't anything to do with the Anthony Davis thing as well and all. But AD, I mean, he looked okay. He looked AD-ish, you know, when he was out there for a second. I don't think he plays enough in the paint for me, but he knocks down jump shots. He shot 50%, shot 20 times to get you 21 points. It was 50. He shot 50%, but still, damn, 20 times to get you 21 points is wild. Don't get to the free throw line, my friend. That's how I feel. You're too big, as they used to tell me sometimes. Got you double though in his time. I mean, that's Anthony Davis thing. It's just not enough. It's just not number one-ish. And you paying him. It's just the value and what he gives to you. It's just not enough. That position, making that type of money. Max Christie, again, I told you, I think that trade's going to go down as the Max Christie trade. That's my guy. He's a bright spot for the Mavericks. I think he's going to be at that starting position for a second now, unless they draft somebody that's like super at the 2-guard position. I think that's his spot. He'll just develop and get better there. As I said, Najee Marshall made big buckets in the second half. That floater's automatic. Made a crazy floater with 2 hands over his shoulder at one point, and then at the end made the 3, as you said, to make it a 2-point game off the bank or whatever like that. Klay Thompson got you 23, but he's been up and down. He was hot, though, benefited off of Cooper Flagg's passes today and other folks' passes as well, Brandon Williams and Nembhard as well. But Cooper Flagg was a star of the show. Like I said, he could have got your triple-double. At the end of the day, they just ran out of gas, I think. But actually, it's funny because Utah was on a back-to-back. And, and then I think the situation of let's just run with this team the way it's supposed to be. I think they're still stuck in something's not right. Like the team just isn't constructed the right way. We don't know who's got. Let's just run with Coop. Let's just beat teams the way Cooper Flagg needs to beat teams. Let's not go back and forth at all. That's what I think. But, yeah, man, I mean, they got as close as they could, but they lost another game. So it's not looking good for the Mavericks for this year, but we'll see what they do.
Bro, I did not realize Gafford didn't have no points, but he had 7 rebounds, no assists, no blocks, no steals.
Yeah, he almost – yeah.
Yeah, it's
one of those games.
He almost had a cardio game.
Hold up,
25, bro.
Yeah, it's 20. Yeah, 25.
Geez, that's crazy. But yeah, listen, like you said, man, the Utah Jazz, they played it's crazy. Remember, I think I told you this. I said, man, Utah been beating folks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They almost won a few in a row. If they barely lost to the OKC Thunder, they lost to them by 4. Your boy had to score 46 for them to barely beat them by 4. You know what I'm saying? So Utah been balling, man. And one of the reasons why, because, you know, the DF does finest, man. Keontae George, bro. You know what I'm saying? He had... Hey, man. Come on now. You got hoopers all over the globe. You trying to tell you, bro. You got hoopers everywhere.
Hey, do what you do, man. Hey.
But no, listen. He been balling, like you said. Lauri Markkanen. I think Lauri Markkanen's a very, 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 very 10 years later, very good player, bro. And look, you know what's funny? I know you said like he wasn't a player. You think he was doing that for a bad team. I think Lauri's going to be on this trajectory regardless because of what we've seen him do overseas and during the Euro games and all that stuff. Every time he went to the.
I don't mean he's going to do it on a bad team. I don't want if that's the way it came off. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying he reminds me of a Kevin Love where he's doing this on a bad team. Kevin Love was a factor on a good team. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, I didn't want him to feel that way. And Tom Chambers was decent too.
Oh yeah, Tom Chambers was nice. He was athletic. Yeah. But no. So I think he was heading in this trajectory or whatever. Now should he be like a number 1? I'm still not certain about that.
Absolutely.
but he could still I could see him being a top 3 option on a championship winning team or whatever. I could definitely see that. He plays like I think he's getting better at playing within the flow of the game. Because he's pretty much strictly just buckets for a long time there. I think he's starting to learn that. We saw a lot of the young guys like the Sensor Balls and all of them out there was looking nice. He had a couple shots where he thought he had and ones, but he didn't get them.
Yeah, little tough shots, his little up and unders and all.
Yeah, on the fast breaks or whatever. Yeah. Looked like they should have been blocked because like he had it, then like went down and then went back up. I thought Cooper had him on. Matter of fact, Cooper was on twice.
He timed Cooper both times. He played Cooper, jumped a little early so Cooper can go for the block. Went under him and did it. He did it both times to him.
You know why it worked for him though? If you go back and look, I think a lot of kids need to watch that video. You know what he ended up doing? Going into the body.
Yeah,
go into the defender's body. You got to go into the body.
That's an extra defender.
Yep, that's an extra defender, and the rim helps protect you too. So, because I was listening to I was watching something yesterday, as a matter of fact, that somebody complained about that, and no, I know what it was. I was watching We Talk Hawks, and they was complaining. I think old man John on there was complaining that he's like, man, look, when you go up like that, you're supposed to go into the defender's body. That throws him off. Then you're going for the shot or whatever. So he did that twice, man. So shout out to him.
Stop that momentum from coming towards you.
Exactly. And so that was pretty interesting, man. Like I said, Utah's been pretty. I've seen 3 of their games here recently, man. I'm trying to watch our DFW finest players out here in the world, King. You know what I'm saying? Just so many teams. I don't know.
So many Sacramento Kings games have you watched recently?
So yeah, the Mavs had the Mavs had hey, speaking of Sacramento might be making some moves. But we gonna see. But yeah, like I said, man, the Mavs on the Mavs side, bro. And he keep bringing this up, bro. But it was a question I was gonna ask you, but I didn't want to make it seem like I was hating because we've been pretty high on the kid. How much of a winning do you think Coop can affect? Not truly being, like a ball handler. You know what I'm saying? Having the ball in his hands that much, because we've seen games where it's like the one game. What game was that? He disappeared. He only had like 12. The Golden State game. He had like 12 points, and it was like he had that the first half, and then just scored the rest of the game. And I feel like right now in his stage, he has to depend on somebody else to kind of get him that. But I feel like he can get it himself. You know what I'm saying?
He benefits based off of having AD on the team still right now. Like when AD's out there, it does make him, you feel me, a better player because he's playing off of him. He's in a 1-2 for me right now. Like I see 1 or 2. He's a winning player, and he's 18 or 19. He just changed or whatever. So he's still young as hell. Like but he's definitely like you say on that. He's gonna be better than Larry Markkinen. You feel me? It ain't gonna be like you on teams that just lose and all that stuff. He's gonna be on a team that can at least get the 42 wins. You feel what I'm saying? Like I think he can impact that much. Now, do I think right now looking at him, I don't know. Like he's so young, he can move, but I really think an impact for a very impactful point guard would like a point guard that maybe don't got to score as much, but one of those point guards that set the tone. That's like, man, I can a 1A, 1B kind of like I told you, the Shawn Kemp and Gary Payton, Blake Griffin, Chris Paul. That where they're together as far as the offensive running and all. I think that might be the best case right now, but you never know because he's so young. He can still develop into something else. Like he can almost I told you, he's gonna be a little bit of everything. That's what Cooper Flagg is gonna do. But he's young. He may end up becoming superb at one thing or something like that. I don't know. But as of right now, looking at his skill right now, I think 1A, 1B is the perfect place for him.
I've been wondering that. It kind of came to my mind last night because I'm like, I see he was probably the best part of the game yesterday. Mm-hmm. Like I said, damn near a triple-double, but like they still kind of lost it with him. I'm like, so like I was sitting there thinking about that, not just last night, but before. And I thought maybe it's one of those situations where it's kind of murky right now because they still don't know who to kind of go through. I think they feel like it's like by committee type thing. It's like, man, it's the NBA. You really can't. I mean, you can. It's happened before, but it doesn't happen a lot, right? You gotta have a role. You gotta have a pecking order, right? So
you know the way the Mavericks are playing right now? They're playing. So this is how the Mavericks play. They play jab, 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 then try to haymaker you towards the end of the game, right? And the way they set that up is that's what the Anthony Davis job is to do. He's jabbing, jab, jab, jab. And then they throw Cooper Flag at you towards the third and the fourth quarter, where it's like quick plays out of nowhere. We change this. And it's like, just play that from the beginning. Let's see how much that impacts from the beginning and all that stuff like that. But I do think, like you say, with a Nembhard, or he needs I don't think it'd be that great if you had Cooper out here with his team without Nembhard or Brandon Williams beside him as well. You feel me? Like they have to play their game as I don't know. Like I don't want to be hate. It's not trying to hate. We just nitpicking on the greatness that we think he can be right now. I don't want folks to think that, but yeah, I'm thinking like like I said, number one pick type dude, but like a Blake Griffin, Sean Kemp, as far as that situation on the team that can win.
Damn, bro. You know, you said something reminded me. D'Lo ain't been playing.
Nah.
That's wild.
He done.
Yeah, he had it there. I wonder if they're gonna try to move him with AD. That'd be crazy.
Truthfully, probably so. I mean, I don't know how much they're gonna get in return if they include that though, but truthfully, Charles Barkley needed going back to that point, Charles Barkley needed like a Kevin Johnson, you feel me? Like Kevin Johnson should have been healthier, and maybe they would have had more of a chance at the end and all that stuff. But like you still need that guy besides you. And Charles was still at number one, but KJ, bro, when he was healthy. You feel me? Like unless Cooper gonna be like a Nikola Jokic. Because until Jamal Murray got injured, offensively, as far as scoring, he was still on that 1A, 1B level with Joker.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Until he tore his ACL. They were on. It wasn't like a Joker is just, oh my gosh, so much of a score more than Jamal Murray. It was Jamal Murray and him. So,
and then the coach decided to just run everything through him
because he tore his ACL. You feel me? Like when he tore his ACL, then it became, all right, now we need Joker to go ahead until Jamal Murray hopefully get back to being something he going to be. And now Jamal Murray finally got to the year now, and we say he probably going to finally be an all-star. Crazy how injuries work. Go ahead.
Another question, bro. Why in God's name is Caleb Martin still playing over guys like Jalen Hardy?
You really want to know? I know why.
Why?
Finals experience.
Damn, my bad. You're right. I'm sorry.
Shout out to my guy, Tone. Wherever you got Tone.
That's just crazy to me, bro. That dude, he don't do nothing, bro.
Trash.
He's trash, bro. I'm sorry.
He's their trash can juice now.
He's definitely their trash can juice. It's a water t-shirt. But yeah, man. That's all I pretty much took away from that game last night, man. It was okay. Like I said, Cooper Flag was a standout. I really thought he was gonna get a triple-double. He was hitting players in weak side corners for threes. Klay Thompson, I definitely got to give Klay Thompson his props, man, because when he had games like that, people don't really talk about it. They always highlight the bad moments. So just shout out to Klay Thompson on that, bro. Chrissy did pretty good too. You know what I'm liking about Chrissy game this year, bro? Chrissy is going to the lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not just laying the ball up, he actually dunking it.
Yeah.
Remember I was telling you that last year? I said I wish the kid when he go into the lane, man, I wish he'd be aggressive, bro.
So
and that's what he do.
Another reason I say Christie actually nice, another thing I pay attention to, is he a 3-level scorer?
Yeah, he turned out to be. He got a little mid-range on him too.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro. Like when you get that, you should be something. If you can score and a team can say go to shoot a mid-range shot, you should at some point probably get 20-something points a game.
And shout out to Trae Young, bro. He gonna be wearing number 3 like Bradley Beal out here, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Gave him his number. Damn. Okay. They gave Bradley Beal number. That's geez.
Said shots being fired, huh?
But yeah, that ain't my team. But go ahead. That's crazy.
Oh, I thought it was your team. My bad. Listen, man. Yeah, that's all I had on the game, man. But one thing I think they stood out in the game, King. I feel like this is a recurring thing. I think we already knew this was gonna happen when they got this guy, which is kind of still of a head scratch on why they got him. But anyway, Anthony Davis got hurt again, bro, in the game. Looked like he hurt his hand. It feels like it's a recurring thing because he'll play good a couple games, maybe 3, Then something else will happen. Come back, he'll sit out a few games, come back, play good a couple games, then get hurt again, and he's sitting out about a week. It's like it's a vicious cycle, King. It's getting old, man. I know his names are still being thrown out there in rumors and all that stuff about being moved. We're going to talk about that here. But we better say though.
No, nothing really. I just got a simple question. Maybe I want to ask you at the end of the segment or whatever. But with him being hurt, bro, you think the Mavericks might have deal with like a Trae Young type deal?
Oh, we're going to see, man.
All right,
we can
let's
debate
talk
about
it.
Man, it's funny you said that, King. Check this out. The Mavs are aggressively shopping Anthony Davis. Man, check it out, King. Check it out, bro. Anthony Davis is reportedly open to a trade to the Hawks or the Raptors. Both teams have shown legitimate interest in AD, bro.
Put that in people's face. Are you saying it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and let them see all that. Says every team in the East believes they're and Anthony Davis away from making the finals, King. Sorry. The championship games, King. Championship games, man. Anthony Davis has a 70% chance of being traded now, King, after the Trae Young trade. The Hawks are focused on bringing AD to Atlanta, King. Says after trading Trae Young, the Hawks now plan to pursue Anthony Davis in a package built around expiring contracts of KP and Luke Kennard. Atlanta appears to be changing their identity to get. Look at this, King. Check this out. Defense first model after years building Young around Young's offensive prowess. Shout out to Nico. Let's see. Jake Winbosh says the Bucks have reportedly. What should I say? Hold on. Let me do this one first here. There we go. Says the Bucks registered interest in AD, but this is what he says. The Bucks have reportedly registered interest in AD. In what would be a fascinating move, the Bucks can hypothetically make the money work by sending out Miles Turner, King, check this out, and Kyle Kuzma. Dallas, however, would not be enticed by Milwaukee's assets, so the only realistic path for Davis to become a Buck would be through a blockbuster multi-team deal. It seems unlikely, but the Bucks GM, John Horst, has always been creative, through and stealthily aggressive when it comes to upgrading the roster around Giannis. And then last but not least, check this out. It says Anthony Davis prefers to be traded to somewhere where he can get a super max extension, King. He just showed you last night why he needs a super max extension, King. Why he deserves it so much.
Bro, that's crazy.
But I digress, King. What is on your you wish AD would stay in Dallas mind out here, King?
As I said, bro, after the Trae Young trade, which set the market, right? And after the injury last night, could you see a world where the Mavericks take a Trae Young trade, meaning there's no draft pick involved at all?
Then I don't think they're going to move him.
You think they'll keep him the whole year then?
Yep. What have the reports been? It's been consistent. Shout out to Mark Stein. It's been consistent. The Dallas is not in a hurry to move Anthony Davis if the trade is not right. So which means that if they just gonna trade him just because, they're not gonna do it. So they're gonna keep him if that's the case. If you're not gonna get any draft picks in return, they want draft capital, they want young assets, and they want cap relief. Those are the three things that they want.
Would they set him though?
Be honest with you, I'm not sure. Because I still think, man, the way they move, bro, you know how Dallas is, man. Yeah, even with Nico there, even without Nico there, you know how Dallas moves. Because they got your guy in the you know.
That's it. I think
still over there.
I mean, you never know. The NBA crazy because you sit back and you see something happening. You're like, nah, that means this person never gonna get all them draft picks. Then you turn around and see, whoa, what? That team gave all them draft picks for this person. So I don't see Anthony Davis getting a bunch of draft picks now. I see his value even tanking more with the Trae Young trade that just happened. Like, I just don't see why Atlanta will give that up with no draft picks to just give up draft picks a bunch for Anthony Davis. And he just got hurt. You feel me? Like he just got hurt the last game. Might be a fracture or something the way he was holding his hand. And he won a max contract. Jeez, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, they should hire Nico again, right? And then fire him again for this, bro. This
is man. Bro, it's like, what are you willing to give up? Like, so that's why I'm like that. The Mavericks can't have the advantage here, right? Because I understand they want draft picks, but who are you? You trying to get rid of Anthony Davis? You feel me? So
I told you that before. I said, you remember, you're not in the driver's seat.
Yeah,
they are.
They really a team would really give up a lot of stuff to get this guy is injured again to say he's the missing piece to the finals and all. Like, bro, so with Atlanta, here's my thing with Atlanta. I keep saying, didn't you just do the same thing? What was it this season? The beginning of this season with the same belief with a person? Didn't you just do the same type of thing? Not give up the picks though, but like.
Well, no, I mean that's different circumstances. That was kind of like we can try it out because there's only 1 year left. We don't like it, we get rid of him. This guy different. He still got multiple years on his contract, and he
yes. So what I'm saying is, you just played that game with the 1 year, right? You got to try a trial, right, and that didn't work,
right.
Why are you now going to go and buy the car after you got the test drive it and said it was a lemon? You gonna go do this again?
So you think that because they're so aggressively trying to get Anthony Davis, you think they'll give him the extension? Think Atlanta would do that?
Whoever trade him got to give it to him. Whoever he's getting the extension as soon as he's traded to a team. So whatever trade takes him, he's getting an extension unless the Mavericks just take whatever, like they just say, all right, you know what, we're going to take what we can get. We're going to get the players. Like I said, like that Washington trade, just get players we feel like that can fit, do this straight up, and we send it Anthony Davis wherever we want to send him. You feel me? It don't even care about him signing a max or whatever like that. They finally taking him for this 1 year, and they doing this. But I don't see a team that's willing to do that though. Willing to take Anthony Davis and gut their team for 1 year, bro. Unless the Mavericks taking a whole bunch of bad contracts.
So I was listening to Mark Stein, man, and you know when Mark Stein speaks, what's that mean?
The gospel.
Bro, you know it's funny. I was listening to Dan Le Batard. No, it was a Dan Le Batard show. One of those I was listening to the other day, and they said the same thing. It's like, man, when Mark Stein speaks, it's gospel. I said, God, they're taking my phrase, man.
Taking material, man.
Taking material. I should have patented it. But anyway, so yeah, he's saying that if Dallas don't move him, they might go look into maybe an extension, bro. Yeah. I probably should just clip that part, man, and send it to you. But yeah.
Yikes. I mean,
he said they might. He said they might. He hasn't. I think he was saying it to where it's like he thinks that they will. I don't think he got that from. I don't think he got that information from anybody. I think he was just saying it kind of like personally. He thinks they.
So
they
he just
probably
he's just gonna take their cash space up until Cooper Flag need a contract.
I guess I don't even know, bro.
They're gonna just get their money to him,
or they're hoping that. I mean, I don't know how they go.
They're hoping that giving him more money. I think what you about to say, giving him more money for a longer amount of time without him being able to play is going to make somebody else want to trade for him, right? That's what you're about to say, right? Okay.
Yeah. We got him under control for another 18
and
years.
Getting older.
I'm talking about.
And getting older. He's already in his 30s. Older.
We'll have him under control for another 18 years.
That's about to be the worst contract in the NBA. That's setting yourself up to have the worst contract.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you my whole starting roster for this dude. Appreciate you, Mavericks.
Yep. Nah, because the max he won what? He won like 60-something years, right? 60-something million, right? A year.
Oh, him? Anthony Davis?
He won like 60 million a year, right?
Who won 60?
Anthony Davis won a max. Ain't it like 60 million for him?
Who? Anthony who?
That's not how much he would be making with the max.
I don't know how much he make. Not make it over here.
What I'm saying, no, I'm not saying he did. I'm saying the slides you had before then said that he wanted a max. Whoever traded for him wants the max. Yeah. Is that $60 million?
Hold on. Let me see. What was it again? Where was it? Which one was it? No, it's just saying he prefers to trade somewhere where he can get the max contract extension.
Is that $60 million for him? That's what I'm asking. What's the max?
Hey, hold on. You saying it's like 60? I'm saying for who?
I think it's $60 million. If you're saying the Mavericks might give him a max, Might do the extension and all that.
There's 60 million over the salary cap. What you saying?
Nah, man, get the hell out of here, bro. You over here tripping. That's what I'm telling you. That's a $60 million contract. You getting an extension.
Bro, I'm not trying to hear that, King. You making up numbers, man. I'm trying to hear that, bro.
Bro, I think his last year he can opt into like 50-something million.
Oh, no, I think he's talking about no. So his next year is, check this out, is 68. I'm sorry, 58.
Mm-hmm.
The opt-in year is 62.
So he wants a max worth $60-something million a year, then, bro. If that's his end of
and listen,
come on.
You throwing out these numbers I never heard of before, okay?
All right.
I ain't never heard of number 60 before in my life.
You ain't got to hit it in your life. I'm telling you, he wants 60. This dude, 30 what? 33, 34? He wants $60 million.
Guess what? I want my own island, too. It ain't happening. You ain't getting no 60 million, bro. I'm sorry.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy, bro.
The team that trades for him, he's saying he wants. He's trying to play that game. He's trying to play that I'm not going to sign here game and all that stuff. With the team and saying
you just showed me last night. You just showed me last night. I'm about to say the word, but you ain't getting a 60 nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You can't even play 60 games. And you want 60 what?
So what's going to happen? That's what I'm saying. It's like a stalemate in a way.
I don't know, but
Atlanta gonna give him $60 million, bro. That's if Atlanta get this dude that max contract, bro. Oh my gosh! I said they just gave Kristaps a little something to say, "Come on over here." For one,
they didn't give him nothing. They
said,
trade
contract to say, "Come on over here, though, and then we'll let you go." But they didn't extend him. That's what I'm saying. You want to extend? Remember when we got Kristaps, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we just said, what did we say? Just play out the season. You got him, right? You don't got to extend him. What happened? They extended him, and what happened? All right. That's what that dude want to be extended. He want his career to be, he want that generational wealth, which he should already have, but even more of it right now guaranteed for him because you never know what's going to happen.
He wants security. I give him that. I give him that. Like that's understandable. But listen, I'm not giving you, I'm trying to give you 60 games. You're not showing up. And you want to get 60 what now, King? What was that word you used?
60 mil. How much KD get? How much did KD end up getting?
Can numbers get that high?
How much did KD end up getting? What KD end up getting? 50 something or 60 something?
I don't remember. They might have. I don't know. He might have took a discount, but I think KD was more. I think KD wanted more of the years. He wanted more of the security.
Yeah, but I'm thinking what I'm saying. I'm trying to compare it as far as did it end up being 50 something?
It definitely wasn't 60.
Was it not? It wasn't. You sure? It's not.
No,
it wasn't 60?
Okay. Bro, if it's 60 in Houston, it's stupid.
It won 120 million. Let me see what KD. I feel like I need to
look it up real quick.
now. Let me see KD.
Yeah, look it up real quick. But what's I about to say though? Somebody got a 3-year extension for like 120, didn't they?
They gave him 45.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say
they gave KD 45. He wanted to like the extent. So that's what I'm trying to compare it to him. If he got 45, that means then you gonna have to pay AD around like 45, 50, bro.
So it's kind of like the Kyrie thing. Remember the Kyrie?
Mm-hmm.
He could have got what was it, like 47 or whatever, and he ended up taking like 40 or 42, whatever it was. So it's kind of like when they get to that certain age, I think it's more of the security.
Yes.
Like it ain't like no big difference from 50 and 25 or something.
It is for me. But yeah, he want 50, but say it is for me. They can throw me 25 if they don't need 25, but he looking for like 50 for 150. I mean, he looking for like 3 for 150, bro. That's what Anthony Davis want. You willing to throw him 3 for 150?
Can you give me 3 for 150 minutes? I'm sorry, games.
Has he played? How many games he played since he's been to Maverick?
I think probably. I don't think he played 20 yet. I could be wrong.
Damn, you said 20. I was saying the season, but you said 20.
But remember, they was combining last year and this year. Remember, because they said that Cooper passed him up already.
That bro, you 3 for 150. No way. I can't do it.
Matter of fact, keep talking. Let me look it up.
I think Toronto should do that, though. I told you, I think Toronto are underdog. I think what's going to happen, I think that might be what ended up happening, truthfully. I don't know if Atlanta going to get them. I think one of the other teams is going to end up just throwing something they can't out of nowhere. And Mavericks said, I'm tired of dealing with this. Just go ahead. And they're going to deal with it and say, hopefully Anthony Davis likes it here and he wants to stay a little longer if he plays. But go ahead.
He's played 28 games.
28 games, bro.
Now, once again, what was that number you were throwing out again?
150. 3 for 150.
Are you saying this how much he weighs? What's going on? I'm confused.
Bro, how much money you think? Hold up. So I want you to really think.
Here played 28. No Adrian Peterson. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
He about to have the opportunity to opt into a $58 million contract, right?
No, 62.
Sorry, $62 million. How much you think you're gonna take a discount for? Like you saying go to you might as well opt into the contract.
That's a good question.
If you're gonna go down to $30-something million, I might as well opt into the contract. Then you feel me? That's 2 years worth of work. Why would I go down to 30-something million when I got 60-something million? Saying, you know what, they won't give me $30-something million. That's 2 years worth of work in 1 year, bro. Why would I do that?
That's a good point, though. That's a good point. I ain't think about that.
Do that. Like he's now worrying about like 3 years and all that stuff. Like he's not gonna get a long-term contract. He can get like 3 probably. So there's no need for me to go to 60 to 30, bro. Like that's crazy. That's giving up a whole year when I barely play.
So let me say this too real quick. It's not like the Mavericks don't have to listen to Anthony Davis on where they trade him, right?
They don't.
He don't have a no trade clause and all that.
Nope.
So they could still trade him to Atlanta if they want to do it.
They could, but Atlanta gotta agree though. If they do the sneak, I don't think Atlanta wants to get rid of assets without Anthony Davis agreeing. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why it's a two-way street.
Well, I don't think that's the case. What I was about to say was Atlanta would have him for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Well,
they would have half, yeah. If you want to count this year, my bad. 2.5 years. But I'm saying, so just in general, they'll have him for 2 more years, right?
Mm-hmm.
They would have enough for the next 2 years to cover his contract on their books.
Yes.
Which is why they did the Trae Young trade and all that stuff to clear some cap space, because they're gonna have, as a matter of fact, what's the boy name they traded for? I think McCollum got 1 year left.
Yes, McCollum. No. You don't think they're trying to compete soon though? Like real soon?
No, they are. But they also are still trying to, like I told you before, they're still trying to keep their flexibility at the same time.
I understand. That's a lot of flexibility though. But you'd be sitting there on your team.
Well, no. They'll still be competitive. They still have the pieces. You throw in Anthony Davis or whatever, you still be competitive for the next 2 years while also still keeping your flexibility. Same thing Nico used to do before.
I feel you. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, yeah, they don't have to give him a contract extension, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they would still have him under control for the next 2 years after this year or whatever. So
and then you miss out, and then you drop off of $58 million or $62 million, whatever the hell it is,
bro.
Or whatever.
62 is a lot of money, King.
That's a lot. You want so they just giving up draft picks to get money off of the books? Like, so is Atlanta a destination like that where you need to just keep dropping people off the books?
But you got to remember too how many. It's not guaranteed. It's not it hasn't been guaranteed how many draft picks they're going to give up. Like they're going to still have the valuable draft picks that they need to make moves in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't talking about giving 5 draft picks for Anthony Davis. Yeah. They were talking about just giving out 1, and the one that they're giving up, they can afford to give up. But guess what? You still got the New Orleans.
The other one. But I say it's now that they got the other one, this one they can kind of throw it away. And but this draft though, bro, so every other one, right? If this be any other year, I'd say, bro, if you just going for them top guys and you gonna get your top pick with New Orleans, throw away that draft pick. It is what it is. They might be able to get 2 people out of this draft. Do you want to miss out on that opportunity?
But you gotta remember too, King. They look at what they have right now. They have the pieces already. I don't think they necessarily need 2 guys. If you get the Anthony Davis and then you get whoever, like let's say they get a top 5 pick, or maybe probably top 4. Look, you might get top 4. They're going to be set.
No, I understand you, but this is what I'm just thinking as far as team, just ultimate team goal. Because I think Atlanta is.
Because if you're gonna do that, King, then don't get Anthony Davis.
That's what I'm saying to you. Well, hold on.
That's what we've been saying the whole time. Like, if I was Atlanta, I wouldn't do the trade.
Don't get Anthony Davis, because if you can get the 2, I'm thinking right now, I think they have a team that is okay right now. When you got a team that's okay right now, and you got money and all that stuff, and draft picks, close. You feel me? Like, just go make the moves, bro. You about to be. This is how you make the dynasties and all that stuff.
You said San Antonio and OKC. What you said?
Yes, this is how you make dynasties. So if you can get 2, you were saying they already got their players and all. Who in their lineup is like guaranteed to start on a championship level team?
Probably Jalen Johnson.
Okay, Jalen Johnson.
I would say Nah. Well, that's
so you said you guarantee Nah starting on a championship level team. I know we've been cooking. I know.
I've been watching Nah.
But you guarantee him starting.
Yes.
On a championship level team.
No is nice. He is their he's damn near pretty much their second option.
Okay.
Him
right, so
and Jalen Johnson in the clutch, bro. I'm telling you, watching Atlanta Hawks games, bro. Like,
all right, well,
nice.
I'll give you Nah. Okay, go ahead, Nah. Jalen Johnson.
I would. If Dyson Daniels is solid, bro, but he just got to get a better jump shot.
So he's not a guarantee.
He kind of remind me of a Ben Simmons where he could do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Very good defensively. He's a guy you put on the best player or whatever. He can play guard multiple positions. The only knock against him, he can't really shoot. That's the only thing. Any of these
do you start on OKC? That's how. Let's think about it like that. So Jalen Johnson was started at OKC, right?
Yeah, he was started.
Okay, you said Nah was starting OKC. Okay,
so Nah two-way. Nah is two-way.
Dyson Daniels wouldn't start in OKC.
I don't see Dyson Daniels starting.
Okay, and that's because I know J-Dub and all.
But he would definitely, he'd definitely be.
He'd be on the team though. Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody else want Atlanta on their starting lineup? Where you like they definitely win a championship level team?
I would say a Conwell because he's a stretch 4/5
as a starter, or you just saying on the team?
Oh, in the rotation.
Okay, in the rotation. So not a start. That's why I'm saying keep your two picks, bro. You can draft those guys you got as starters right now. They can go move to their position, then be on the bench, and you draft the starters. You feel what I'm saying? Like they have two picks in the supposedly great draft.
Hold on. First of all, you on way too deep in this whole you're thinking here. It's not just the way you construct it. It's the fact that you have Anthony Davis as an option. Don't get Anthony Davis.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Just don't get Anthony Davis. That's
why put yourself in that situation where you're sitting here saying, "Man, what if he play?" You feel what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't, bro. I'd rather roll. This is where the bird in the hand. It's like you looking at it being beat up. You're like, bro, I gotta get rid of this bird. I'd rather take the roll with the two. You feel me? Like stop in the bush. Bro, I'm rolling two in the bush and there's one in the hand, bro.
Do people are people going based off his reputation?
Yes, you already know that, bro. They go off of if he's healthy, he's a top 5 player. Let me tell you this. And this is not to go towards Maverick players. Let me just keep it real. Anthony Davis is not a top 5 player in the NBA now, even at his best. No more.
Oh, hold on. Before you finish it, BJ said that the clutch wants what's the number on this, King? 4-year, 275. What's that?
Ooh, hold on.
So you might be right about the 60.
68, 75, almost 69 a year, bro.
No, I didn't hear you. Say that again. You said
38? I said 68.75. That's basically
every 2 years it gets that.
That's almost 69, right? 69. And that's almost basically $70 million he won a year.
I was about to say sorry. Sorry, I almost slipped.
Anthony Davis won $70 million a year, bro.
Nah, he tripping, bro.
He tripping. Some team gonna have to, and it's not a Maverick thing. Mavericks, get him off your team. This is why it sucks having him on your team right now. Because he's saying he wants a max extension, bro. He wants $70 million a year.
He want a 4-year extension for $275, bro.
There's no way. And then that's what I'm saying. The only way I would you, if you Atlanta, would you make the move with no draft pick?
I mean, yes, I would, but
so you would make it with no draft.
Dallas not making that move.
That's what I say. Dallas not making. What I'm saying is, the way Anthony Davis talking, Dallas may be screwed at some point. Like it's going to start. You know how we talk. Shout out to Big J. How we talk about how Milwaukee should have got rid of Giannis when he first started talking. Mm-hmm. The further you get along, if he doesn't better his value, right, and he's still saying this stuff, you're gonna have to wait until he's an exact expiring contract, bro.
You know what's going to end up happening?
And it's still not going to be worth like a bunch of picks or nothing. You're just going to get the late first round pick or something for his expiring contract.
Let me tell you what's going to end up happening. If Dallas don't trade Anthony Davis, right, they keep him on the team past trade deadline.
To the end of the season.
They don't, to the end of the season. Dallas don't talk to him or Rich Paul and them about a contract extension. Watch Anthony Davis move for the Mavs, bro. It's gonna be just like he was in LA the last year he's with LA.
That's what I'm saying.
Saw the reports complaining about him kind of moping around.
You're gonna start doing that stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Because if you telling me you want 4 years, 275, bro, you're not getting that, bro.
Who giving them that? What team? So you talk about Detroit. If you Detroit, would you got your team and say 270? Hell no, I ain't giving them that much money for that. That's crazy. who else? Miami or something. No, there's no way. The only team, like I said, and I still would not do it, but I would take a swing like you did before. It's Toronto. But how would they put the money together right now to make it had to be RJ Barrett and all that stuff they had to get rid of. You feel me? Like,
yeah, he's rumored to be in the trade if they did.
Yeah, like, I mean, you could take a swing and try but bro, I'm not paying this dude 70 million. If he can get it, bro, awesome. Anthony Davis, bro, if you get $70 million, bro, that's incredible. How old is he? 34, 33, 34?
32,
something like that. 32. 33, bro. He won a contract until he's 37 and get paid $70 million.
Old 32, King. You're old 32.
Bro, that's what I'm saying to you, bro. Who's Atlanta gonna take? I feel sorry for Atlanta. They so close, and it's like their fans can be they like so close. It's like just do right. And I just feel like this trade going and Dallas is like salivating, bro. Like they just waiting. Sitting there like, please, Atlanta, bite. Just say it. Say we, please, just get rid of this dude. And it's like I understand both, like Dallas's point of view.
And then it's crazy because y'all not in the driver's seat, right?
Nah.
But yet we're hearing these reports about them. Man, he want Richard Shea and he want that New Orleans pick. Like, bro, y'all ready to take what they can give y'all as far as any draft picks they can give y'all, bro. Because right now you not in position.
I think on the low though, they're being good salesmen though. I think they set the bar high because they really would take that other draft pick. But the thing is that even giving the other draft pick is dumb. But Dallas would be like, hell yeah. If Dallas got so think about it, now you switch it up where Dallas now has Cooper Flagg and 2 draft picks in this draft. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it don't matter which one you give to us. If you give us 1 in this draft, we fine. And take Anthony Davis off of this. We fine because we already have our 1 already. We get 2. We're not thinking about the next draft that might be due to 2 years from now. It might be, you feel me?
I was just about to say you'd be set for like maybe at least like 2 years after that.
Yeah, you got the 1 that's supposed to be legit. You stacked up for that one, and they get 2 out of there. Like Dallas, a playoff team next year. If they might get maybe based off of getting 2 draft picks in this draft. Right. If they do that the way this draft's supposed to be. If it's anything like this year, the way this year was, and they get 2 next year, they a playoff team next year.
I agree.
I
definitely agree. That's why I'm saying, like, don't be greedy and go after the New Orleans pick. You're not getting the New Orleans pick.
No, you don't need that.
Getting there.
You already got yours.
Get the other pick, and then you be fine.
Get rid of Anthony Davis and start losing. Not to be like, no, don't lose, be losers. I know everybody think, no. Just play your game, competitive games. You're gonna lose enough. Getting a chance with you in the lottery again. You feel me? You about to get 2 picks in the draft, and Cooper Flagg gets his development. You enjoyed. Y'all were close enough getting in close games and all that stuff. Basketball plays out the way it's supposed to be, and then you get 2 picks. Like, bro, y'all team about to be between the 2 drafts will be generational. You got 3 picks. That's crazy.
Yep.
And 3 high picks probably. That's crazy. Go get the job done.
Just that 1.
You just need 1, bro. You just need 1 more added onto this draft, and they fine. If they can get 1 more 2026 draft pick.
I agree, bro. But yeah, man. You ready to get to the questions in the comments, man?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right, man. Let's see if we got a preferred. We got a super chat. Got Logan in the building with the $2 dono. He says, bro, what team wants AD? Seriously? Yeah, man. There's some rumors, man. The Raptors still want him. Oh, that's what I'm going to tell you, too. Golden State seems to be kind of sneaking in there, too, bro.
That's what some team may at the end. If they can't get Atlanta, I don't know, bro. You're saying Dallas might just hold on to him and just be like, okay.
And once again, They don't have to extend him. He don't have a no trade clause. Like if he'll break the clause if you promise to extend him, all that type of stuff. They don't have to extend him. So Dallas can just trade him for whatever they offer, whatever. And that's up to the team to decide if they want to extend him or not. But they still got him under control for another 2.5 years.
It's like you said before, though. Like even if he goes over there, he has a history of pouting and all, and getting what he wants. So why would you like a Golden? So if you send him to Golden State, right, and that's not where he wants to go, and you're not giving him an extension, why would you waste Steph Curry years with a guy that's not? You feel what I'm saying? Like that. This don't make. This is crazy, bro. This dude wants $70 million a year.
It would make more sense to go to State because Steph don't have long left.
Yep. So it'd be quick, but he wants
2 years out of.
He's not worried. He already got his ring. AD, one of them dudes, probably shouldn't have got a ring already, because once he got a ring, it became okay. I'm a champion, and he said that when he won his ring, it wasn't about being the Finals MVP enough. And you could tell he was just happy he was a champion. It was like, damn, I don't got to worry about that in my career. No, not being a champion. What up, Big J? I see you. Shout out to Logan. Appreciate you, Logan, for the $2, man.
Appreciate it, Logan.
Big J said, I think AD's max extension is 171 for 5 years. That's unbelievable.
And then he corrected it, said 4 years.
4 years, okay.
275.
I did that. That's what you told me, right? You told me 475. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that's the number you told me. He said, I hear there's an island for sale. Has it been used? This dude, Big J, man. Big J be tripping, bro.
No comment.
He said he also said KD took 2 years for $90 million, 45 apiece.
Yeah.
So you're gonna at least have to get that. He at least gonna have to get 45, bro. But if he already can make 60 mil, you can't do 30 mil. That's like he might as well.
Bro, you said 70 though.
Yeah, he won 70, but I thought 60. Remember, I was saying at the beginning, I said 60. You said no. He already gonna make 60. You saying go down to like 30. I'm like, that's 2 years of my career. I might as well just take the 60.
Or at least 40, bro. I mean, like, dang, you not, bro. You're 30, you're 38 going on 39 body wise, bro. You're not getting that money, bro. You better listen. Do you want this extra 2 or 3 years, bro, extended on your contract on your years, or do you want to end it at that 2?
It's funny you said that. Can shout out to L. She says, "Rel, you said, can you give me 3 games?"
That's all I'm asking. You want 3? You want 3 for no? What did you say?
Chris Rock in the building.
He just said 4, 2 for 75, bro. That's
bro. 4 for 285 or 275.
That sound like a made up number. I ain't never heard that before. You wildin', sir.
Sound like a drug deal or something. Richard says, no team want to pay these players these amounts. That's what the aprons were made. Oh, that's why the aprons were made. Oh, man. Shout out to Kevin Love, man. I should have shared that video as far as Kevin Love. Damn, he praying on this dude. Downfall. But
no, I'm praying for his good upbringings up here, brother. He's still preaching.
You praying for the CBA. That's what you're doing, bro. Rest in peace to that CBA they did.
Hey, that's the downfall needs to happen, bro.
I don't think nobody, like I told you, they do not hold what's his name, CJ McCollum, accountable for that, bro. I'm glad Kevin Love, he said, you know who you are. He said, he ain't say names. I'm like, yes, bro. Thank you, finally.
That's why I said that to you. I said, whoa.
I said, finally, bro. Like, what
okay,
the
here
hell?
Go Sin.
They gave that to CJ McCollum, and he made it like this. I said, how does this benefit the players at all? CJ, you were tripping.
Bro, I told you, it's to the point now. They're gonna start treating the NBA like the NFL, where they start valuing the draft a whole lot more than the players they pay, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but it's even weird because you have to value the draft. You can't even build dynasties from the draft unless you hit overnight, because by the time players got to make money, that's what he was talking about as far as the 3 over there in OKC. At some point, they can't be together. At some point, if they are all-stars and all that stuff, they got to be gone. If you pay all of them, you have nobody else on your team unless you're going to be high in the tax as a low-market team.
And they're a different situation, but small market. They're a different situation because they got so many draft picks that they can replenish people.
Yeah, but they got to hit. Like, you still got to hit when you draft. You feel me?
I mean, they got a pretty good track record.
They do got a good track record, but to get hey man, shout out to my guy over there. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Sam Presti. Shout out to Sam Presti. But you telling me he about to go? I mean, I was about to say, you tell him he gonna roll the dice again and get another Shea, J-Dub, and Chet. But hell, he had a KD, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden, and then rolled into that. So maybe he can do it again, bro. I ain't even gonna doubt him, bro. That's crazy to be
it really it's gonna depend on, man. You gotta know what you're doing in the draft, bro.
That's crazy.
What I always tell you was one example. RSU. Look at the Sacramento Kings. Yep. They weren't trying to be bad. They bad. Yeah,
they just bad. Al says AD was also always hurt in LA. I never expected it to be more at Dallas, making Rob Pelinka look like a genius. Nah, just Rob Pelinka don't look like a genius. Nico just look like a fool.
Yep, that's what it is. Because nobody really brings up Rob Pelinka in this whole
Rob was just sitting at the table. Somebody just said, "Hey, you want $1 million on my money?"
Yep.
And he's like,
"Remember they called him."
Yeah, like
and he purposely didn't ask for more in the trade because he didn't want it to leak out. Which is why we only got one pick for Luka. So yeah.
Wow. Between Trae Young and Luka, one pick. Was it between Mikal Bridges and Luka?
and Bane.
Like a Bane, like 10 picks. Yo, what is this world coming to, bro?
You know what's crazy? If Dane said it went like it probably should have, he was talking about trading him, Luka would have definitely got more picks, bro.
Absolutely, bro. That's crazy. And stuff could have been set up like think about the Mavericks would have had Cooper, all this stuff, and like hella freaking picks, bro.
Picks.
I'm sorry, Nico, an idiot. Richard says MB, Kawhi, and AD ruined the Supermax. It's going to be hard to get now. Bad GMs giving out bad contracts. Did people think owners would allow $100 million a year player? They will eventually, Richard. Somebody gonna make, but you got to be a winner. You got to be one of those top of the line players and all that stuff. You can't be one of those. That's why that 65 game minimum thing. Where I know people hate it and all, but it's to impact these. Bro, they kind of put this league in shackles. And sorry, no pun intended. And what's his name? CJ McCollum, bro. He did that, man. I don't know what the hell CJ McCollum was thinking, bro.
Pretty much, and you know what's funny? Because now it's affecting him because guess what? You phase out guys like you, the veterans. Because I remember somebody else brought that up too. But now the veterans got hurt. So
that's why you keep getting switched around team to team now. After you switched your one team and now you just expiring contract. You at that point now. You done hurry and ended. Well, never mind. Richard says, bro, I like Caleb Houston, Nikola was a juristic. They are two-way players. They want to move into those spots. JJ and your keepers. You talking about on what's the name?
Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. I thought he was talking about that first. I'm like, Caleb. I thought he meant Caleb Martin and all. I'm like, huh? I'm like, Richie, you like Caleb Martin?
I'm thinking too. I'm like, hold on, what? Caleb Martin.
Big J said ATL made the trade move to free up the money. Yeah. But they still ain't
to try to go after AD.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. They about to give AD $70 million, bro.
Oh man, not guaranteed, but okay.
It makes sense though, right?
70 million.
What you just saw them do with Trae Young. They have $71 million in expiring contracts now. Bro, they about to get this dude $70 million, yo. Oh my God, Big J. Hey, Big J. Atlanta. Damn, Atlanta. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry, Atlanta.
Don't do it, Atlanta. Don't do it. Trust me.
You still can stop it, man. They going. Big J said if Atlanta makes a trade with Dallas, we will have $40 million in expiring contracts plus 2 picks. Dallas and go shopping. Yep. Jeez, bro. And you still got Kyrie. Golly, Jay. Atlanta about to, Atlanta. Bro, you got a chance.
Don't do it, Atlanta.
Big J said AD is perpetually hurt. He had a sports hernia in LA that was never fixed because Clutch and Nico didn't want him to miss the season. What we see now is the same abductor being constantly re-injured. Hey, man. I thought he needed surgery last year, Big J. You remember?
You know what?
Remember we talked about that.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, if I was AD, I'd be suing.
What? So Nico?
Somebody.
He can't though. It's partially him too. He wanted to show off. Sometimes you gotta, when you gotta, what you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. If AD should have said he wanted to show off in front of Lucas crowd and be like, "Hey, this is me." You feel me?
Hey,
I'm legit. It's like, bro, chill, bro.
I about to say he better pull a Nerlens Noel, bro, and get the firing and suing around here, bro. He need to do something. That's crazy. They fed you bad. Yeah, he did.
He did win. Okay, he did. You sure? How much? You sure? No, boy. He be clutch.
Didn't he win like $4 million or something like that?
Oh, that's it. Oh, so Anthony Davis going to sue, and you said he about to get $4 million out of that $70 million.
He gonna sue him for $275 million, bro.
275 clutch. Gonna put him out of business. They gonna settle for $4 million. I don't mean to laugh. I like the $4 million, but they're gonna be like,
wait, no, I forgot. I think I remember them reporting that he hasn't won that case, man. It was like recently. I think early this year or something like that. He won it or last year. So.
Richard said, "Damn, Mr. Glass got Kenny Rogers." Yeah, Richard. Hey, man, he had to know. He don't know when to hold him, man. That's crazy. He went out there and tried to show off. Remember that Houston game? I'm him and all.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, wow.
He was.
Oh yeah, I remember.
On, bro.
I remember.
I'm him. I'm here and all. I'm like, okay.
Headphones text me. I told you.
Yeah.
Second half, I'm doing this. No.
Text me back. Somebody text me back, please.
My phone not working or something? What's going on? What's happening? Nobody hit me back. Interesting.
Hold on 1 second, bro. Go ahead and talk. I gotta unlock the door for Queen. She left her keys.
But yeah, no. What was I about to say? Yeah, like I said, man, I would not do the AD trade if I was Atlanta, bro. Just stay away from Atlanta. Don't do it, Atlanta. Y'all are sitting in a good spot. If you decide to go in the defensive mode or whatever, just there's a whole lot other cheaper ways you can go get other cheaper big men. I would not. That's a headache. I wouldn't do it. Now, if I was Dallas, yeah, I'm getting off that contract. The best, like BJ said, look how much money they can. Look at the option they had. $40 million expiring. They had 2 first-round picks or whatever. Dallas can really do something with that, like we said earlier in the show. Dallas has a chance to do something. Like I said, you already got Cooper. You got a chance to get 2 players in this draft. It's supposedly one of the deepest drafts or whatever. So I would do it if I was Dallas, but if I was Atlanta, I would not. I'll stay away from that.
I agree, bro.
But yeah, that's all I got, man.
Yes, that was a good show, man. I'm sorry, Maverick fans. Like I say, y'all, it's a lot of stuff that can happen, man. I told you this can be a big trade deadline, bro. A lot of big major moves can happen. You're right, Jay. Do not listen to us.
Hey, that's what I said. Listen, if I was Dallas, I'd be like, yo, shut up.
Do not listen to us. I'm serious, Big J.
People
from Atlanta do not listen to us as far as people over there, because no.
And for Dallas' sake, don't listen to us.
Yeah, don't listen to us right now.
Atlanta,
until after this trade is done.
I'm trying to get off that contract, bro. ASAP.
Bro, you think they're gonna trade Gafford?
Bro, you know what? After watching that game last night, bro.
You can't trade Gafford though. Like, hold up, the Mavericks, they gotta sit down. Somebody whoever in charge gotta sit down and really analyze this team now about what was set up for Luka Doncic. Who gonna really move?
Hold on, who need to do it?
Michael Phelps.
Oh, okay. Well, you missing a name, bro.
Who?
You know who?
Be like an owl for you. Who? Mark Cuban?
Oh, that guy. Right. Okay, yeah.
But they need to sit down and decide who really fit for this team, because it used to look like the Mavericks had strong center play. Now it looked like the Mavericks got weak center play.
I see what you did there. You trust that guy to do that? You talk about the same guy that you know what's funny? I thought about this too.
Hold on, let me.
Now,
keep doing your stuff and put this on the screen. Go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
I mean, I'm not mad at that. What was I about to say? You know what's funny? Mark Cuban can say, yeah, keep AD and all this old stuff when he's not the one fitting the bill. Mm-hmm. When he was fitting the bill, you think he would have kept AD knowing that they flirting with the second apron?
How would he got rid of him though, bro? He just let him walk. No Mark Cuban.
You see what I'm saying? So now, keep them everything as it is or whatever, knowing that they might be flirting with the second apron and all that.
Mark Cuban just lied though. You know that. I don't
trust.
if he say they still be trying to trade Anthony Davis right now, Mark Cuban said
No. I said Mark Cuban, bro. I didn't
okay.
He would never do that.
Not Mike Keegan. But Big J, when he said this comment about we are about to set up Tatum Brown combo with this draft, let me ask y'all this question, Big J and the rest of especially Maverick fans, even you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Do you trust the Mavericks going to draft right this year?
I'm glad you asked that question because that's what I meant to ask you a
Because
couple shows
Nico
ago.
and them not here anymore, and they don't get the guaranteed number one pick anymore. It's not like, hey, this is who you should get because this is who you're going to get. Like, yeah, number one was already set as far as
they start sliding in the middle, like 7, 8. Who do you
pick? Who do the Mavericks pick up the right guy now without Nico?
To me, King, this is why when they said that they were going to wait on getting a GM or whatever, I thought that was a bad move. It's not just about you trading for somebody. Like you said, it's also about you getting ready for the draft. Who in that front office are you saying, okay, I trust him to be the guy to get pick the pick?
Mark scouting right now, I guess.
You trust Mark Cuban?
Hell no. But he must be the one scouting right now.
Do you want me to run down Mark Cuban's history?
You don't need to for me. I already know.
I don't care nothing about him bragging about he the one who found Luka and all that trash, or he the one that went Luka, all that. I don't want to hear all that, bro. I don't trust Mark Cuban in the draft. I'm sorry.
I can talk to him directly. You want me to ask him?
Oh, you probably can.
I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna send him a DM and say, Mark, who are scouting right now for the Mavericks? Let me know. Y'all scouting overseas? They probably overseas scouting right now. This is the year where you need to be scouting in America, and they overseas scouting right now. They're gonna grab some foreign dude in France y'all don't even know about and be like, damn, yo, hold up. We have all these dudes right here. You gonna say,
no, BJ. Ain't what Mark. Ain't what
Mark either though. Big, you got cubes that found Luka.
Hey,
you feel me, Jay?
You better go listen to all them dang podcasts he was on. He on them 85 podcasts for about a week, running his mouth. Yeah, like he the one found Luka.
There's a lot of people in the draft though, Big J. I see you in Cuban. Yes, there are a lot of people. That's the thing. Do you just believe they're gonna make the right moves? But man.
Yeah, they got players in the draft, BJ. But which one of those players actually fit for the team?
The Nets picked up like 5 players. The one dude Wolf might be okay, but they got 5 players in this past draft. And you don't want to be like the Nets.
And you heard nobody speaking about now one of them.
They got the dude Wolf. It's one of the dudes, the white guy Wolf. He a little like.
No, yeah, I seen him. Yeah, he got
a little like awkward as far as his game, where he may be like a decent player. It's like awkward enough where people can't catch on to it. So it's like if he can actually score enough doing that, he may be okay. But having 5 picks in this draft, you would think they would hit on like 3 of them, at least 2. Give me 2 at least. You feel me? But 3. Oh man. Y'all hired somebody from Locked On. Bro, we getting the show. You lying, Jay. Jay, hit me on the Discord. He probably is telling the truth, too.
I believe him. Okay.
They hired the dude from Locked On Trash. Keep going, bro. You getting the show. Wow, Mark Cuban back. Return of the Mac.
Hey, that might not be Mark Cuban. It might be your owner, but for reasons.
That could be, but I mean, it could be Mark Cuban as well, bro. I mean,
no, I was saying I had said up camera, Ross. I'll tell you why I think
it's I got you.
Owner.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you said wrestling and education. Sorry. I was talking about wrestling is very educational, King, is what I'm talking about.
All this is for educational purposes.
Educational purposes. Listen, we definitely appreciate y'all joining us for another episode, man. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, man, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, man. We talk about all things NBA related, man. We got another show coming up on Monday. We have shows every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning like we have this morning. So do us a favor, man. Go ahead and do that for us. Hit that subscribe button. Everybody, please hit them likes for us. Members also, too, hit them likes for us. That'd be much appreciated. Also, too, just like with the members here, if you want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. As which they're trying to continue to bring back, try to regrow our memberships here on the channel because we had to start it over and stuff. And long story. Some of y'all already know what happened, but yeah, it's a long story on that. We're still trying to set up like perks and stuff like that for the channels. We now have our merch up now for the channel, so We're gonna probably have perks for the members of the channel for the merch and all that type of stuff. Do giveaways and things like that. So if you want to consider becoming a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Also, too, speaking of Big J, follow me, Big J, Cuz, and BA on Cuz We Geeks, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Well, I don't know why I'm saying this because we reported this 85 times, but the Blade movie might be canceled again. Anyway, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I know Big J is devastated. He's crying right now in the background. It's okay, Big J. I don't know why you're crying. You should know this is happening. But anyway, so the Blade movie might be canceled. We're going to talk about that tomorrow morning, man. So y'all join us over there as we talk about that and more on Cuz We Geeks, man. Kings, anything else I'm forgetting?
Please share this, y'all. Please share. Please let your folks you argue about basketball content know about this show, please. I know there's folks that you go to the barbershop when you're getting your hair cut that you talk basketball with. I know there's folks at your job in the lunchroom and all you may talk basketball with or whatever. Please let them know about the show. Tell them come over here, bring their opinions, and get this work. They talking that nonsense. But other than that, y'all, we appreciate y'all. Share, and more share. Also follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combats. We have combat review shows, combat sports and entertainment review shows every Sunday afternoon. We'll have one this Sunday at 3 p.m. We have watch alongs in Discord for all WWE events and all the major UFC events, boxing events, and all. We also show basketball games for this show Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays as well. Check us out over there. We're still messing with stuff, getting stuff fixed, figuring out if we need stuff to stream different ways and all that. We're getting all the stuff figured out, but just rock with us over there. Become a member of all our socials and all in our description. And we'll talk to y'all next time. What's that, Monday? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Monday. Hey, maybe we'll get some news, man, on the trade. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, guys, with all that being said, it's your boy Rail got King in the building, man. This is Cap and Crown, members only. We're going to talk to you guys here on Monday. Same Cap time, same Crown channel.
Okay.
Captain Crown, listen, I'm not going to lie to you, King, boy. If I was a Mavs, I would sign Anthony Davis to an extension of at least 10 years.
You said Caleb Martin.
$800 million for Anthony Davis right now, King.